Hello, I'm the Virgo Queen, here to awaken the divine consciousness. I do Mother Peace Tarot and astrological readings for the collective consciousness, and this week is for June 13th to June 19th. So what I do is I combine astrology and tarot and help give you the best way to use the energy of the upcoming week. So when I first look at a reading, I look at the heart of the matter. And the first card is the significator, which is Two of Swords. Two is balance, and swords is mental. And so we're actually at a place of standstill, of needing to just explore the infinite possibilities around us, probably having a lot to do with everything in the sun in Gemini. So a lot of Gemini energy, and Gemini is, well, ruled by Mercury, which is again about our communication, and swords is the energy of the mental plane. So looking at all our possibilities and starting to get inspired about what's to come. In the atmosphere, we have Ace of Cups, and this is a gift of falling in love. Ace is gifts and manifestations, and cups is emotional. So we're either falling in love deeper with ourselves or with someone else. Because in the cross current, we have Daughter of Swords. So a lot of swords energy. Again, all this energy in Gemini happening this week. And Daughter is that young adolescence, earthy energy that we want to go and achieve and make things happen. But we're a little impatient because even though we see the full vision of how it can be created, well, it's still not in the physical plane. And so her being a physical energy yet dancing in the swords of the mental plane, there gets a little impatience of wanting the dream to become real as soon as possible. Because in the root we have Six of Swords. Again, swords energy. We're very much in Gemini because we are still in Sun Gemini. Now the moon is moving into Libra, another air sign. And so six is active and swords is mental. And so this is actually having us going above into the mountaintop, where all the thoughts and everything is created in the atmosphere, and looking down at the bigger perspective of who we are and how we want to make things happen, well, in our everyday life, in the everyday footsteps and goals that we make for ourselves. What is the bigger picture? This week is also defining our fate. So we're going to be meeting people this week that has something to do with what's to come in our future. Because in the sky we have Nine of Cups, and yes, so there is that enchanting knowing that our wishes are just about to come true, that we have been putting our prayers and affirmations out into the universe, and now emotionally there's going to be this celebration of knowing that those dreams and wishes are finally coming to fruition. Because in the recent past, we had Nine of Discs, and so we were working a lot by ourselves, doing solo work, working on ourselves, also taking time to make sure that our physical body is capable of what we're wanting to manifest. Because in our self-concept, which we drew two cards, which I feel is fitting for this Gemini twin energy going on. First, we have the Three of Wands, and three is active, and wands is our passion and our intuition. And so this is showing that we are opening up to this creative communication. And yet here we are in Five of Wands, that there is this kind of active struggle. Five is conflict, and again, wands. So as much as we have this creative passion and creative knowing, and actually communicating the things that we need to, there is this inner conflict that's making it all seem more important. That again, we're on our fate train, so we feel the pressure to make this abundant, to make this real. And so that is where our gifts and our passions is leading us. Because in the hopes and fears, we have Daughter of Discs, and this is an all-earth energy. Daughter, that young, feminine, earthy, physical aspect of ourselves, and disc, our work, our daily things that we are doing. And she is connected and open to all the ways that need to do good work. But there's also a vulnerability in trusting something bigger than us. So regardless if we have an amazing business plan, we still need to trust on how it all will manifest. Because in the future, we have reverse moon. Whew. And so actually Venus is moving into Cancer this weekend. So Venus, the planet of our relationships and relationships to ourselves, is moving into that home, into that heart of what we truly love and desire, and needing to feel connected and loved and supported more. So if this is not happening in our life, we have this feeling of reverse moon, that we're trying to make something happen that's just not supposed to, or not supposed to in our way, right? When we want to try and control someone else or even ourselves into an idea, into a conditioning of what we think is our way to love or our way to love ourselves, that we get stuck. And with the intuition, with the feminine, there's no telling her what to do. She just needs to move and feel in the moment of what is natural. So this reverse moon is saying that we're not listening to that part, that we're trying to take too much control so we don't have to feel vulnerable, so we don't have to feel scared, and trying to stay on top, trying to define what we're going to be as butterflies when we're still just a caterpillar. So allow yourself to be a caterpillar. Allow yourself to discover what is actually being shown to you, and listen through your emotional body. How do things feel? Do you have tingling sensations throughout your body when you meet the one that you love? Or do you have sick feelings of when you meet an old friend that just doesn't feel good? Pay attention to your body and how your emotions are moving through you. And perhaps you can find the key to opening up a new doorway to the world of both the feminine and the masculine. Because in the house, we have Two of Cups, the merging, the union. So in all of it, we want to merge. We want to have that union, again, of the both masculine and feminine qualities of who we are. And so there can feel a sense of home wherever we go. Because in the outcome, we have Four of Discs, and this is showing that we need some time to go in and to reflect what we need for ourselves. So some self-love, to be able to ground yourself, do some meditation, and learn from how your body is relating to the rest of the world before you go out and express it. Because in the outcome, we have the world. And the world shows that we have met and loved and embraced all those parts of ourselves, from the beginning to the fool, to the devil, to the emperor, to judgment, all of it, to justice. We come and we accept and we celebrate all those parts, all the shadows, all the light, all the love, all the betrayal, and everything that's ever been in existence. We accept. And that is a celebration. So how will you celebrate this Sunday? It's also, in America, Father's Day. So how are we celebrating those parts or those wounds or things that we know, if we truly accept, that we can step into our whole sense of self and truly live from the world? Hope this helps. Have an amazing week. And if you'd like a one-on-one or personal reading, contact me at www.innerdoorways.com. Have a beautiful day.